Hey, everybody! Yes, welcome. It's the Summer Shimmer Festival. This is the last show of our 3-day festival. I know, I'm heartbroken too. Improv College has had house teams on dramatic, sketch, narrative, and this is the final show of Evening Wear. We've been all working together for 9 months. We've been doing shows every other week, practices every other week of those, and this is the conclusion before we shut down for the summer. Improv College will be back in the fall, but we're going to spend some time outside and get a little bit of sun. But until then, this is going to be our last little show. I'm so it's like I've been saying, it's just bittersweet. It's the only word I can really think of because it's such a joy to work with all of these teams and Evening Wear. And we still have this one show left, so I'm going to savor it. I'm going to really drink it in. We've been doing shows for 3 days now, live streaming on YouTube and Facebook. It's been a real treat. This festival is also a fundraiser for Legacy of Hope. Check out legacyofhope.ca. They're an Indigenous-led charity that's doing incredible work, informing people and creating educational resources around residential schools in Canada and in the US. And yeah, check them out. All right, what I'm going to need from you for one last time is the title of the movie. Give us something that you feel like is a title for a movie that you've never heard of before or never seen. Maybe you've been dreaming like, I wish this movie existed. And that's what maybe what Evening Wear is going to create for us here today. So give us your titles in the chat. I'll come back and check them in a moment. As we do that, let's say hello to the wonderful people of Evening Wear. Come on out one by one. Let's say hi to Marilyn. Marilyn, come on out.
Hey.
Hey. Let's say hi to Iran.
What up?
Come on out, Deb.
Hello.
Hello. Let's say hi to Brett.
Woo.
Woo. And last but not least, let's say hi to Melissa.
Hey.
There she is. Wonderful. Those are the wonderful people of Evening. Let's take a look in the chat and see what we have. Oh, the talking telephone or branches in the wind. I like branches in the wind. It could be anything. I don't even know what it is, but it's evocative. Branches in the Wind by Evening Wear.
I just planted this tree. I'm very proud of it. I've got big hopes for it. It's going to be a commemoration of my grandmama. And I just wanted you to be a witness here with me today. Sweetheart, you just going to be the one maybe to see this tree grow up and come into its full life. So thank you for being here. Tabitha, you say some words, sweetheart.
Well, I know I'm named after Nana. I know that she was called Tabby and now I'm called Tabby. I guess I kind of wouldn't be here if, Nana wasn't ever here. So even though I've never met her dad, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to her.
Well, I think that's just about perfect, Tabitha. And, I want you to come to this tree and talk to your grandmama, even though you didn't really know her. Like you say, you have the same first names. And I'd just like you to just tend over this tree over the years and treat it well. That's what I'd like.
Okay, Dad. I mean, it just needs water and sunshine, right?
Yeah, but I think talking to it couldn't hurt either, right?
Do you talk to trees?
Well, of course, I talk to my spider plant every day.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard you talking to the spider plant the other day, and it kind of made me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You were kind of complaining about work, and I was like, but that's for Mom.
Well, spider plants have a great therapeutic benefit.
Well, I hope if I talk to this tree that I can actually talk to Grandma.
Yes, of course you can, sweetheart. Of course you can. You
You
just pour
promise?
your heart out. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Even if you get mad at me and I go talk to Tabitha, the tree, you think she'll be okay with that?
Well, of course, but I hope I don't get mad at you or you don't get mad at me.
Well, I guess that's really up to me. Well, I gotta go do some homework. I'll be inside.
I don't know, Jane. When I was talking to Tabby early today, I was like, you got to listen to your mama here. I got things to tell you. And, you know, I just don't know if she understands the logging industry. It's an important one, but I just think some people don't understand it. So I've been trying to teach Tabby all about it, you know?
Good. Because kids these days, they just buy stuff in stores.
Huh.
You
Yeah,
know,
they buy a pack of paper, a notebook, and then you're like, where did the paper come from, sweetie? And they're like, Walmart.
I mean, I like that you're making these connections.
Yeah.
Like, making connections like that, Sam.
Well,
That's what people need to understand how everything intertwines.
exactly, Jane. Exactly. I mean, that's why you're a teacher. You know how to teach people these things. I so appreciate that about you.
Oh, well, we both do important stuff. I couldn't teach without the paper you have.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I bring it together. I bring it all down. I mill it. I got my own. Okay, I don't have my own mill, but I like to pretend that I got my own mill.
Oh, Sam, that's what I like about you. You're just always so positive. And even if you don't have your own mill, I know you're part of the chain that brings all the textbooks and notebooks into my classroom.
Absolutely. And I bring the business to this town too. I mean, what would this town be without our logging industry, right? It's an important part of the local community.
You employ like half the town.
Yep.
You're an
You know
important
I
person.
do.
I'm proud to be your friend.
I'm proud to be your friend. We're taking this world somewhere between the two of us, me teaching Tabby some good lessons, you teaching her at school.
I
Doing
know.
good in the world, aren't we?
Sometimes days like this, sitting on your porch,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe everything's going to be okay. You read all the bad news, but then, okay, we can't fix everything, but you and I, we can bring good stuff to this place. Okay, that was a terrible sentence. Don't tell the kids I talk like that.
Oh, but it was the message behind it, Jane. It's okay. You get frazzled. I understand that.
I'm a couple beers in too, so
I know. Speaking of which, you want a refill?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got the growler here.
Oh, those people in town, they're so annoying. I mean, Tabitha, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna go live in the forest. You don't tell no one, but I've had enough. I don't want to work. If I'm off the grid, I can live off the land.
David, you're addicted to your iPhone. You're 17 years old. You're barely graduating senior year. You think you can make it out in the forest for a day?
Well, I definitely don't want to be like my dad and work at the lumber mill. I don't want to work in this town. We know everybody. Everybody's talking and gossiping. I don't want to be part of this. Huh.
Well, you are a part of it, whether you like it or not. That's the whole thing about being in a small town. Everyone knows everyone's business and you kind of have to go with it. You can't just leave.
I mean, yeah, okay, maybe not, but I mean, it's just so boring out here.
Well,
I don't know. You're okay with your being out, you're not even living in town. Your dad has to drive you every time there's something to do at school.
well, yeah. I love my dad. It's just dad and I. It's just been the two of us since my mom died. You know that, David. And
Yeah.
I like our town, Treeville, you know? And listen, my dad actually he planted a tree and he said that it's my grandma Tabitha, the person
Yeah.
I'm named after. And I've been talking to her and she talks to me too.
Okay, sure. That sounds like something all the old ladies would say in town.
Well, there's a lot of lady wisdom, and
Yeah, well, they do talk about the ladies of Treeville and, you know, all they did for the town and their premonitions.
well, the more I talk to Tabitha the tree, I want to.
Sorry.
Don't laugh, David.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tabby. It's funny that it's your grandma. It's got the same name. Yeah, Tabby, so you've been telling her, yeah, okay. Is that why you're not, yeah, it's true. You're not telling me anything anymore. I feel you're not really sharing what's going on. You used to tell me when you were sad and upset.
Yeah, well, I want to meet my grandma. I want to meet her.
I don't know. I think you can hear a lot of stories about her, from the ladies.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody tells me I look like her, I sound like her, I have her mannerisms, and I don't know that because I've never met her. And the more I talk to this tree, the more I feel like she's alive. And
Yeah.
I want to go look for her.
Well, I mean, that sounds a little crazy to me, but knowing you, Tabitha, I know, no, but I know how you are. You're hard-headed and, first of all, how about we go to the library and check her yearbook? I want to see what your grandma looked like when she was in high school.
You can sometimes be an idiot, but also a genius at the same time. Let's go to the library.
Because we never hear anything about how they were when they were young, those old people,
I know.
Mm.
Let's go.
Yes, we have many books, and we are always happy to provide historical information. Not a problem.
Okay.
What exactly is it?
Well, okay, I'm going to think out loud here, Mrs. Marianne. My grandma, Tabitha Lee, she's technically no longer with us. She's dead, but I want to meet her. And my friend, he was supposed to come with me, but then he got distracted and went to 7-Eleven to get Slurpees. But he said to come to the library and look up old yearbooks and get some information about my grandmother that way.
Yes, exactly. Well, I can write down here the exact area where we have the yearbooks, and you can just look through them to your heart's content.
Okay. Can you help me get okay, so if she was 6, so it's 2021 now, and so it must have been at 1945. Would that be the year that she would be a senior in high school? I think so. I think so. Can you help me find that yearbook?
Yes, I certainly can. I would be happy to help you with that. And she was at Treeville Secondary, I take it?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Yes, I've got that information right here. And our library is so small, I can even reach it from here.
Wow. That's me. That looks just like, do you see this?
I do. It does look like you. That's fantastic. Look at that.
Oh my God. I've never met Tabitha, my grandma, but now that I have an actual picture of her, she feels even more real. Do you experience things like this, Miss Marianne?
Oh, I suppose, yeah. Every once in a while, things like that happen. In fact, I've had a few people come into the library on similar sourcing material just like this, yes.
Oh my God. Oh, she was a chess master? She was really good at chess? I'm not really good with chess. But she seems like she was a very ambitious woman for her time. Class president? Whoa. Miss
Very
Marianne,
impressive.
thank you so much for your help. I'm gonna go sit down and really absorb this, but you've been really helpful today. Thank you.
Sure, for sure, Tabitha. Come back anytime.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming to see me, Tabitha. I didn't expect you to come and see me after I beat your grandma in all those chess tournaments all those years ago.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm just starting to learn about my grandmother, and she was
Oh,
class president,
yeah.
and that upsets you.
Well, yes. She was class president. She was valedictorian. She was the prettiest girl in school. Every boy wanted to date her. My boyfriend, he kissed her on our first month anniversary. The only thing I could beat her in was chess.
Whoa. How did you beat Tabitha in chess?
Well, I had the perfect chessboard, and I carved it myself from one of the local trees, and it only won for me. Every game I played on that chessboard, I won.
You mean to tell me the chessboard had magical powers that made you win?
Yes. And do you want to know something else?
Yes.
Inside that chessboard, I have a small handful of your grandmother's ashes.
Do you know how my grandmother died? Because that's been a mystery in our family for nobody talks about it. What? Wait, how do you have access to her ashes?
This is too much for me. I can't talk about this anymore. I must have a drink and lie down. It's time for you to leave, little girl. It's time for you to leave. You're finding out too much.
I have so many questions.
Oh, Angus, there you are. I mean, it is your front garden that you're in, I suppose, but
Indeed, it is. What brings you out here today, Jane?
well, I just wanted to tell you that Tabitha's just a lovely student.
Why, thank you. Quite proud of Tabitha, and I'm pleased to hear she's a good student. That's excellent.
And Angus, I was wondering, there's that town social coming up, the town dance, and I wondered if you would be going to that.
Oh, wow. Yes, the willow tree evening. Yes, I'm certainly considering it, and Tabitha has expressed interest too. So yes, I think we'll be going in for that.
Well, that's lovely. I hope it's not too awkward, with your daughter in my class. But I would be delighted if you would accompany me.
Oh, why, Miss Jane, that is something I wasn't expecting, but gosh, I would say honestly, we would love that. Tabitha and I would be so pleased.
That's lovely. And at the risk of being horrendously forward, I just want to be clear so that there is no just horribly embarrassing moment the night of. Are you thinking of this as a romantic date situation?
Well, gosh, I'm sure there's probably some kind of stipulations in your line of work or something that would prevent us, but
No,
say,
there's no stipulations.
well, either way, whether there were or weren't, I must say, I have, to be honest, had my eye on you, Miss Jane, for quite a while, and this certainly is a nice turn of events. You coming along here and asking us to the event. So thank
Oh,
you.
Angus, I am very pleased. You're such a handsome man, and I really admire your parenting and all your gardening, and I'm delighted.
Well, excellent. We could finalize and arrange the details. See you
Okay.
then.
What? All the parents are inside. Looks so boring, that social.
I have to tell you something.
What?
So I found out a whole bunch about Tabitha, my grandma.
Okay.
So she looks just like me. She was this class president, valedictorian, and she had this really interesting kind of rivalry with this, you know that lady Hilda, who
She
crotchety
always
and
scares the hell out of me. Oh my God. You know,
I
when I was
know.
a kid, like she used to be our neighbor, and I had so many nightmares because of her. Oh, shit.
Well, she apparently beat Tabitha, my grandma, in chess with a magical chess set,
Whoa.
and
You know what?
I
My dad told me that there used to be a big chess tournament here, and then it hasn't happened anymore. They stopped it. In high school, they won't let the kids play chess no more.
I know. Treva is the only town where chess is illegal. Isn't that so strange?
That's really weird. I should ask my dad about that. I remember it was a big deal. Like, I think he's got a newspaper clipping at the house. But yeah, it's something about like there was a big fire that day and it burned like a bunch of the forest. And
Yeah.
then it burned like half the high school and some people died. Some people
Oh my
actually
God.
died at our school.
Hilda had my grandma's ashes in the chess set.
What? We don't even know how your grandma died, I thought.
I know, but this is too many coincidences.
Oh shit.
I think Hilda had something to do with my grandma's passing.
Oh man. That late Hilda, she's a freak.
Let's leave this thing and go look for her. She has answers. Let's go look for Hilda.
No way! You're on your own!
David, stop!
No way! Bye! I'm going home!
Useless best friend!
You're back.
Hilda, there's one too many coincidences. I know you had something to do with my grandma Tabitha's death. Why else would you have access to her ashes in your chess set?
What if I did have something to do with her death? What would happen then?
Then I would have to play chess with you. And you would lose. And maybe that'll bring my grandma back.
Chess is illegal in Treeville. I haven't played since before the Great Fire.
We're gonna have to play. I don't care if it's illegal. I'm gonna do this for Tabitha and my family.
Fine. Tuesday night, next to Tabitha's tree, at dusk, I'll bring the board.
Game on.
Well, I must say that was a lovely evening, and you looked so fine, Jane.
Thank you, Angus. It's my best dress, and I don't usually have an occasion to wear it.
Well, it was a very special evening, I must say, and I hope we can repeat this.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And I just, how do you want to handle it with Tabitha? Should we tell her, or, I mean, that's up to you, of course. You're her father.
Yes, well, I think she might have kind of been on to us a bit tonight.
I don't think I was very subtle.
But why don't you come over for dinner this week? Maybe Friday night,
That sounds lovely.
and we can have a lovely meal, and Tabitha can join us, and yeah.
I think that's delightful, and I very much look forward to it. And you just let me know what I can bring. Besides myself, you know.
Of course. Well, we'll put something nice together.
Tabby, open the window. Tabby. Oh my God.
David,
Oh my God.
it's the middle of the night. What are you doing here?
No, I was freaking out, Tab. I was just walking outside, and I passed near Miss Jane's house, and all I saw was, like, in the window, you know, I saw a shape, but it looked like an old lady. Like, it didn't look like young Miss Jane. It looked like an old, creepy, just, I don't know, like, it reminded me of Hilda. I'm freaking out, Tabby. You drove me. Like, these stories are freaking me out.
Wait, you saw with your own eyes.
Well, I mean, you know, like, whatever. Miss Jane is kind of hot, so sometimes I kind of bike near her house and I go around, and I swear to God, whatever, the shape just didn't look like what she normally looks like.
Oh, you know, my dad has a thing for Miss Jane.
Oh,
Oh, God damn it.
I don't know, maybe this whole thing, you know, I have all these nightmares all the time. I haven't been sleeping. I mean, my dad said I should start taking Ritalin again, and it's freaking me out.
I mean, maybe you
I'll be
should.
good for finals, because I'm all over the place, obviously.
David! Wait, should
No, Dad!
I tell my dad? I mean, is my dad in danger, you think?
I don't know, but just watch out. Watch out.
Angus! Angus, I know you're in there.
Hilda, what do you think you're doing coming around here?
Angus. I need you. Get your daughter to stop visiting me. Otherwise, the same will happen to her as happened to her mother and her grandmother.
Oh, well, you just threaten away. My daughter has got a lot on the go, and she's up and coming, and she's going to defeat this old ancient historical situation that you got going on.
This curse is not going anywhere against your family. All the women in your family. Ever since your mother.
Angus, what's happening? Oh my God, Mom! What are you doing here?
Jane! Oh, gosh!
Mom!
Jane! What are you doing?
This is your mother?
Yes! What were you saying? Something about curses? This is terrible!
Jane! I can't! Are you gallivanting about with Angus?
Yes.
I'm a grown woman! I'm a grown woman with and I have adult needs!
If you're not careful, I'll curse you as well, Jane!
Angus, I'm so sorry. My mother really just butts in sometimes.
Well, you know, it's something that dates back a long time, and I just didn't connect the dots that you and her were related. I'm sorry, Jane. I've been real thrown by this. I'm gonna need some space on this one, Jane.
Oh.
Please, let me be. Let me and Tabitha be for a while now.
Can
I'm
I
sorry.
just get my things first?
Of course, get your things.
Thank
Yes.
you. All right, I'll just be right back.
Grandma, I know something really bad happened to you. I can feel it. I can feel it in my fingers and particularly in my tummy. And I think I'm the one that you're telling to figure this all out. And I'm afraid that I'm gonna hurt people or I'm not up to snuff, and I'm just worried that everything is gonna go bad and I'm gonna disappoint you and Dad and Mom. I miss Mom. And I miss you, even though I've never met you before. But I'm gonna find the answers and avenge your death. Give me all the power, because I need it, because David is really not, he's usually my guy, but he's losing it because he's not on his Adderall anymore. So, wish me luck, Grandma. And the next time I come and talk to you, it'll be a good story. I love you, Grandma.
Abby, I'm sorry. I heard what you said to the tree, and that sounded good. And you know what? My dad gave me a book about chess, and he said we could practice together. So maybe right now we can practice so you get good, and then you
Are
can.
you back on our Adderall?
Yeah, I feel better.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he said that there's something in your family that is just who you are, that you guys are good at chess, and maybe you just need to have it in you. So I'm ready to practice with you. I brought the secret kit. It was hidden in the basement.
Wow!
So
David, you're the best!
So I'm not sure. I think the small one goes first. Duck.
Oh, I know what to do. Checkmate.
Whoa. Wow.
Did I just do that?
Yeah. Game 2.
Oh, that's easy. Checkmate.
1 hour later.
I know what you're gonna do. Like I can see it. Like on the ceiling, I can see it.
It's like you can play on your own.
Chess is boring if you're winning constantly.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, this was kind of nice playing out here outside, right near the tree. Tabby the tree. Tabby, my friend.
Tabby grew. Whoa.
Hey,
David?
Can you hear? Yeah. Just so quiet out here, but just hearing the wind in the tree. It's
David.
nice. Tabby?
I think I'm falling in love with you.
Whoa. I always liked you. I'm so happy that we were friends all this time, but it's true that the feelings grew, and yeah, you're awesome.
I think it'll be really nice if we carved our names and a heart on Tabitha. I think she'll be okay with that.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Can you give me your pocket knife?
Yeah. Wow,
Thanks.
Tabby. Sometimes I don't always have nightmares. Sometimes I have dreams, and I've dreamed of us out here. When I said that I wanted to go away, at first I thought maybe you would say to stay, and that's what you said, and that's But I never want to go away without you, you know?
Well, I'm glad you didn't leave. And I'm really glad we're spending time together. And you're really helping me out, David. Thank you so much.
T plus D B.
Oh,
So sweet. Let me
yeah.
do the heart.
I've been waiting for you, Tabitha.
I'm ready.
Oh, so you think. I've got the board. Let's see who will win this round. And perhaps you will learn a little something about what I like to call the Triple T curse. My move first. Tabitha.
Tabby! Take the other board! Don't play with that board! That's the cursed board!
Oh, I'm not going to play with that board. We're going to play with this board.
What? Where did you get that board?
This is my grandma's chessboard. Tabitha's board.
I know I recognize it. Your move. No! 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 You can't beat me at chess. This is my game. This is my town. The curse continues on.
Checkmate, Hilda.
No!
I'm dizzy. Okay. Oh.
Well, I have some concerns, Tabitha. I've been hearing things. I've been hearing that you've been learning to play chess. And I've been hearing all kinds of things. Hilda came around here and gosh, this is very bad. There's a lot of cursed stuff going on and I'm just very concerned for you. I'm thinking of pulling up stakes here, Tabitha, and moving us away. It's just getting too out of hand here.
Dad, no. Sorry, I've been busy. I've been actually saving Treeville behind your back, Dad.
What's that you're saying? You've been saving Treeville?
Well, I played chess with Hilda.
What? You played chess with Hilda? But she's always trying to curse our family, Tabitha. You should be staying away from.
That's
And
the thing.
Mr. Angus, she won! Hi, Mr. Angus. I was just looking in the fridge. Tabby invited me.
Should have known
Well-
that, David.
Well, so it was David's idea that, we learn how to play chess. And he gave me all this advice about how to play, and then I realized that Grandma Tabitha's chess brain was in my brain. I just never knew. Like I can see the moves on the ceiling.
Wow. That
And
is
so-
powerful.
So I won, and the curse is broken, Dad.
Your daughter is awesome, Mr. A.
Hi, Angus.
Thanks, David.
Oh,
Hi, Jane.
And Tabitha and David, I wanted to apologize for my mother's behavior. I've been hearing all about it. And I burned her chessboard and I put it in this. And I thought you can do it whatever you want with it. Maybe plant it on your grandma's tree.
Thank you,
And-
Miss Jane.
Angus, I hope I can make it up to you.
Well, we'll see what we can do, Jane. It seems like things have shifted and this curse is broken off of us finally. That's very good.
I feel like you and my dad should make out now, and David and I can make out.
This is turning steamy here. All right. All right, great work. That was evening wear. Wow, way to cap off this festival. Amazing. Evening wear, thank you so much. Around Brett, Melissa, Marilyn, wonderful. Let's give a big thank you to Charlotte, our tech, for this festival and for this show. Thank you so much, Charlotte. We appreciate all of your work. Why don't you come out and take a bow? Do you want to say hello? You can if you want to. Anyways. Great work, Charlotte. That's the end of our festival, everybody. That was the last show. I can't believe it. This has been a whirlwind of a weekend. 3 days have gone by in a heartbeat. If you haven't already, please do check out legacyofhope.ca. This whole festival is a fundraiser. As I've been saying, we're trying to do some good with the good times we're having. They're doing incredible work, doing outreach and providing educational resources about residential schools across Canada and the US. Again, it's so critical, the work that they do, and it's certainly as someone who has benefited from the ongoing legacy of what has happened to Indigenous people across this continent. It's just, I feel at the minimum we can do is listen to what they have to say and materially contribute to fixing the damage that's been done. I guess that's the end. I do want to single out, since this is the last one, I do want to sing. Oh, Brett, you want to say
I have something to say when Deb and I have something to say, Vinny, when you're done.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, I do want to single out some people who really have helped put this festival together. Brett is one of them. Brett has made all of our wonderful graphics for this festival and the schedule and everything. Thank you so much, Brett. Huge thank you to Karen there out there, who's been a force of nature on all our social media channels, promoting and getting the word out. Thank you so much, Karen. To James Jordan, who's done a whole bunch of writing for us. Thank you so much for writing all that copy. It's always appreciated. Everybody who's pitched in. And then like an extra double size thank you to Katie, who from the very beginning has given, I think, just about every suggestion for every single house team show from the beginning to now. We've had a whole bunch of people participating, but I think the only person who, I don't think she missed a single one, and is kept me fed and hydrated throughout this whole festival in the background, and just is my partner on stage and off. And so thank you so much, Katie. It's really lovely. Thank you to everybody who helped run Green Rooms, Lana and Brett again, and Katie. Anyways, this whole festival it's a team effort. All of the house teams came together, watching everyone mix and match, all the duos that came, the guests that came. It's just been a real delight. So thank you so much. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to hand it over to Brett.
Thanks again to your text. I know you said it, but that was a good job. You guys were on all this time. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Rachel and Charlotte, thank you so much.
Well, we want to say a huge thank you to you, Vinny, for putting this together, for starting Improv College, for bringing all of us together. So we had a small team effort. You need to check your email, because in your email is a massive card of beautiful messages, all to you, and a few pages to Katie as well. So please check your email in the next couple of minutes and enjoy what you've brought to all of us at Improv College.
Thank you so much. This goes out to everybody. This has been a real labor of love. This whole Improv College has been amazing for me, and being able to work with everybody has been just a real delight. Thank you so much. Okay, that's it. I'm going to sign off before I get anywhere. That's it. I hope everyone enjoyed it. All of these live on YouTube forever. So thanks to everybody who supported us. And that's it. Enjoy your summer, everybody. Thank you.
You're around.
Good night.